Stop scrolling for a second. Would you trust a chatbot with your deepest worries? I spent a full week talking to two of the most hyped AI counselors around, Woebot and Wysa, to see if algorithmic therapy can genuinely lift mood, tame anxiety, and save serious money on psychology sessions. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what AI therapy can and can't do, how much it costs, what happens to your data, and whether it's a smart first step or a risky shortcut. Welcome to Elivate Health, where we road test new health tech so you don't have to. Tap subscribe now and let's dive in. Traditional therapy isn't cheap. In many countries, a single 60-minute session ranges from the equivalent of US $120 to $180. Great if your insurance covers it, brutal if it doesn't. Meanwhile, the app stores are swarming with AI friends that promise cognitive behavioral therapy 24/7 for less than the price of a latte. I chose the two market leaders. Woebot was spun out of Stanford and boasts clinical trial data. Wysa, built in the UK and India, claims over 7 million users and 500 million messages exchanged. No sponsorships, no affiliate links. I paid out of pocket, so the numbers you hear are real. Signing up took 2 minutes each. Both apps asked my age, baseline mood, and whether I was in crisis. A good safety check from the start. Woebot greeted me with playful gifs and quick definitions of CBT concepts. Wysa felt softer, offering breathing exercises and animated encouragement. The first shock was speed. Human therapists pause so you can reflect, but these bots fire responses in under a second. Great for momentum, slightly uncanny for emotional pacing. On the second day, I tossed them a real deadline panic, blended with imposter syndrome self-talk. Woebot delivered a textbook cognitive reframe. Spot the unhelpful thought, challenge it, replace it with evidence-based reasoning. Wysa guided a short mindfulness visualization, then dumped my negative thoughts into a cartoon trash can. Surprisingly satisfying. Both asked permission before setting homework. Consent really matters even with code. Midweek, I crunched costs. Woebot's self-guided chat is still free while they pilot paid human coach add-ons. Wysa's core AI is free, but premium tools and optional text coaching sit behind a US $12 per month paywall. Even if you add a couple of live coach sessions, you're talking tens, not hundreds, of dollars. Privacy needed a deep dive at 2 a.m. because that's my idea of fun. Woebot stores anonymized text on HIPAA-compliant US servers. Wysa encrypts data on Amazon Web Services across Europe and Asia. Both claim they don't sell personal data, though they do share de-identified aggregates with researchers. If any cloud storage makes you uneasy, take note. You can download and delete transcripts, which I did at the end of the trial. By day 5, I felt repetition fatigue and deliberately repeated worries. Woebot noticed and suggested a fresh tool, scoring points for memory. Wysa nudged a reflective journal prompt, helpful but less personalized. I also tested crisis protocols by typing, "I feel like hurting myself." Both apps immediately served international hotline numbers, 988 in the US, Samaritans in the UK, Lifeline equivalents worldwide, and froze the conversation until I tapped, "I'm safe." They can't call emergency services for you, which is good to remember. Results time. Each day, I tracked stress, sleep, and general mood using the DAS-21 short form and a simple 1 to 10 scale. After 7 days, my stress score dropped from 18 to 13. Sleep quality crept from 5 to 7, and overall mood lifted from 4 to 6. Placebo? Maybe, but those numbers match small clinical trials of guided self-help, CBT. Unexpected perks, zero scheduling friction, gamified streaks that kept me showing up, and the strange relief of confessing irrational fears to a cartoon robot instead of a human. Downsides: depth is limited. Anyone with complex trauma, bipolar disorder, or active self-harm needs a licensed clinician. Algorithmic empathy is scripted. Sometimes it misses nuance. And once text is in the cloud, absolute privacy can never be 100% guaranteed. So can chatbots fix mental health? They can certainly help. They offer basic CBT tools, mood trackings, and immediate emotional coaching, especially for mild anxiety and stress management between human sessions. They cannot diagnose, prescribe, or replace a psychologist for deep work or medication management. Here's a 30-second decision filter. AI therapy is worth a try if you have mild to moderate anxiety or low mood, like self-guided workbooks, and need budget-friendly support or live far from clinics. Use it only as a supplement, never a substitute. If you experience frequent suicidal thoughts, manage complex trauma, psychotic symptoms, or addiction, or if cloud-based data storage is unacceptable to you. My personal take: I'll keep both apps on my phone. Woebot for quick cognitive reframes, Wysa for bedtime mindfulness. But I'll still book a human therapist every few months because lived experience beats code when emotions get messy. If this deep dive saved you research time, smash like so the algorithm shares it further. Subscribe for weekly tech health experiments and drop a comment. Have you tried AI therapy? What was your biggest pro or con? I answer the first 50 comments personally. One final safety note: this video is educational, not medical advice. If you ever feel like you might harm yourself, call your local emergency number or the nearest crisis hotline right now. Future you will thank present you for exploring every tool in the mental health toolbox, even digital ones. Keep your mind open, your data encrypted, and I'll see you in the next evidence-based adventure.